Item 8, amendments to the revenue and financing policy, which reflect the changes. And Ross, back to you, please.
Okay, so this is really just a technical amendment to give effect to the changes that are in the consultation materials for the annual budget, specifically around the swimming pool targeted rate. It just needs to make clear that in our revenue and financing policy that rather than funding those activities, those regulatory compliance activities purely from user charges and general rates, that targeted rates is also one of the funding mechanisms. So it's really just a procedural technical amendment that's required to give effect to the change that you've already agreed to consult on.
Right, thank you. Kylie, anything more from you? No? Questions? Councillor Cooper.
Thank you. I wasn't sure whether to ask it here or earlier, but seeing on page 25 on the table, services to be funded by targeted rates, and you've got the Waitakere Rural Sewerage targeted rate. It says to pay for inspection and pump out services, but that's not what we're offering in the consultation document, and that's been a matter of confusion over many years, which has got us to where we are. Is it possible to take that out and just say provision of pump out services? Because we're not proposing to provide inspection services. And I even asked about consulting on that, and I was told no, because we decided not to do that at our last meeting. So it just then becomes another documentation that's misleading if that's in our policy. I just want it to be really clear for the community, because otherwise Shane and I get questioned all the time about the inconsistency.
Potentially you should have asked that last item, but...
Well, it's in this document.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah, but it's confusing.
It's not
I wasn't
the
sure when to ask it.
Ross?
Okay. So the proposal is to just fund the pump out service, not the inspection service. There is some information in the supporting information that talks about possibility, as one of the other options is the inspection service. So I guess having that in there, having it in the RNF policy as one of the services that could be funded gives you some more flexibility. If you're concerned about being clear about what the proposal is and narrowing the scope, I think we could remove that and make it just the pump out. But then
I appreciate that, Madam Chair, because when I asked to have inspection included in the options, I was told we couldn't. So we can't have it both ways. I just think for clarity's sake that would be really good.
Yep. All right, done.
Yeah.
Thank you. No other comments? Well, I'll move item 8. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Mulholland. All those in favour say aye.